Hey guys, it is Damien from Marketing Food Online, and I do hope you guys are having another great day. As always, I wanted to bring you another one. This is part two, actually, of I'm going to do 5 different videos explaining 5 separate services that you can actually take advantage of on a budget to bring your food product to market. Now, I know as many of you food entrepreneurs who are subscribers like myself are definitely passionate about food and such, but we are not necessarily graphic designers. I can definitely attest to that. I do have a little bit of creativity as you probably do as well, but creating a logo, okay, for your food product or the packaging, or if you just simply want to do transparent bags for your food product or boxes, or even just place a label that you want to print utilizing a logo. Maybe you don't want a necessarily to have a customized package that has all of the graphics printed on the surface, but you just want to do a label. Well, you're going to need a logo, okay? And I know, again, like I said, you're probably not going to design one on your own. So Fiverr.com, if you're not familiar with Fiverr.com, it's actually a website where you can get others to do any type of creative work for you. It actually has a huge variety of services, but this specific video, I just want to touch on the logo design, okay? I don't want to get steered away too much from the topic of the video. So I personally, just to give you my own opinion about Fiverr, I've had over a dozen different items that I've actually ordered. Some of them were logos, believe it or not, that I actually use in our company, and I use them on several of our different lines of products, from candies and some of the nuts that we have. And I also have actually used some of their illustrators. My son and I have a couple ebooks that we put out, children's books, and we needed some illustrations done. So we actually had some illustrations done too. Of course, that's not probably a service you're really interested in. So the logo design, though, is definitely something I use, and I actually picked one up for $15. And it was super simplistic, but it was perfect. The look of it, the color, it was fantastic. I was really actually quite shocked at what I got for $15. Now this was a few years ago, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of history about Fiverr. When Fiverr first came out, it had a lot of people just randomly doing things. There was some kind of organization to it, but they didn't vet most of the people, meaning they didn't really do much research on them. They didn't have a really good scale as far as a rating system and such. It has evolved into a very well-made website. The services are much more regulated. They've got better feedback. There's just, the entire site is much better than it used to be, I can definitely tell you. So the idea is this. If you've got a food product, right, and you're looking to create a package, and you want to get it out there, and maybe you're starting at farmers markets, maybe you're actually just starting locally, but you still need to have a package that has some type of a logo on it, and it really needs to look professional. These guys will actually make one for you. Now, the price range for these basic services can be anywhere from, you can see, from $10, it could go to $150, it could even go more, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how the site kind of works. And by the way, just so you know, to make it easier for you, I'm going to have down in the description a super quick link. It's actually going to take you, I'll set it up so it's actually taking you right to this page, and you can check out these logos, so you're not going to be confused. See, these are all, let me just put my cursor. All of these are the different categories, and you might get kind of lost. There's, oh my goodness, I think there's about 150 or 200 different services. The graphics, I mean, this is all kinds. So in order to kind of help you about, I'm going to go ahead and put this direct link, and you can click on that, and it will take you here to the logo design page. And that way you can go through here and figure out who you want to work with. Now, a couple of ways to understand how the website's set up. Okay, each person, each designer, what have you, has a little block here, okay? And they're going to give you on the low end, it starts at a certain amount. And let's go ahead and click on this guy. You can click on the image. They're going to show you some samples. Wow, this guy's, goodness gracious, he's done a lot. This guy has over 9,000 logos that he's already done, okay? And he averages 5 stars. That's quite a bit. And he has 274 orders in line right now, okay? So this guy seems to be quite reputable. I would definitely, myself, I would contact him and look into a little bit more about what he can do for me as well. So what you want to look for is this information here on the right. Okay, so he has 3 packages. It's a basic for $10. You're going to get 2 logo designs, okay, and a white transparent background. So it's going to be just a basic background. Now, what's going to happen when you get your logo done from, let's just say this gentleman, for instance. He's going to send you a file that's going to have this on there. So from that, That is what you either send to your printer. If you're having someone print it for you, your labels, that's fine. Or you're going to download that PDF file and you can print your own labels. Okay. So let's say this was your happened to be your logo. So this is the image you'll get. You can take it from that point and put it onto whatever label you have chosen for your product. Okay. So just so you understand what you're actually getting, you're not going to get the labels printed and all that. You're getting the logo, the design. That's what you're paying for. So let me show you. As you go through here, this is how the listing is set up. You can click on these bottom images, and these are going to show you examples of products that he's already done, items you've already done, okay? So this guy has quite an extensive portfolio. There's a lot of, wow, he's done quite a bit. Not that many designers have nearly 10,000 feedback for orders. So this guy pretty much knows what he's doing, and his turnaround time is 1 day. And what you're going to get for $10 is 2 revisions. What does that mean? Revisions are, you can revise it, you can change it, you can contact him and say, hey, I love this look, but let's go with something in the background. Okay, something like that. So you could actually revise it up to 2 times. So standard package, now this one goes up to 65, but there's a big difference. You're going to get them in JPEG and PNG file style, okay? You're going to get 2 high quality creative variations. So you're going to get a logo that has maybe your name, right? If you're Snow Fox, for instance, you're going to get 2 different styles of logos. Plus all of this, a 3D mock-up, the source file, high resolution, which is great for printing. It's going to create a really clear image. So you get quite a bit. And then you can, of course, check out his premium. Okay, this is 3 different designs. Okay, you have all of these mock-ups. Okay. And then 3 initial concepts included, 2-day delivery. That's very fast, by the way. And it's only for $125. Even if you spend $125 on a logo, keep in mind, guys, this is an investment in your product. So once you've created this design, this is going to start building your brand of your food product. Okay, that's how it works. Your brand is another thing that is another aspect of your business you really need to focus on literally from day one. Reason why is that over time, yes, some things can evolve and change with your food product, maybe the look or the design of certain things, but you want to create a brand. You want to start that as soon as possible. So that's the image. That's the idea that you're going to convey with your food product. Okay. So this is going to be just a sample of what they can do. Now, let me show you really quick. There's 2 different types of design levels. These are, all these designers are not, I'm not going to say basic, but this is their standard offerings, right? These are all graphic artists who can create amazing logos. But if you go to the top, once you've typed in, I'm going to actually, like I said, I'll send you to this page. Once you're on this page, check out right here. See where it says Fiverr Pro? Click on that. Now let me explain to you what this is. These are designers. These are people who are offering a service on Fiverr who have been vetted, okay? Meaning that Fiverr themselves has a group of editors. They go through only the highest quality designers, highest quality services. They've had great feedback. They have certain standards that they have to meet to actually be considered a Fiverr Pro, okay? Now, the price goes up on their designs, but the level of what they can do is on a whole different level, okay? And then you can click on here, view all logo designs for the pro logo. So every category basically will have a pro level, okay? And that's going to be, these are people who are definitely professionals. These aren't people who do this maybe like as a part-time thing and who just do this for fun. These are a lot of times professional designers and people who've done this for years, okay? And what you want to look for, these, you have to understand, any of these will actually be great designers for your logo. Any of them, because you cannot become a pro vendor. You can't be a vendor on Fiverr as a pro unless you meet a certain criteria and standard. So all of these have been vetted and they have been looked at. You'll see some of the prices are higher than the other ones, but keep in mind what you're going to be getting. And let me just show you, let me find one. So let me just randomly, I'm going to pick one out here. I don't pick anyone in particular. Okay. So this is a design, a brand package that caters to you. So these are custom. Like I said, you can work directly with these designers. You explain to them what is it you're looking for, okay? And they have a 3-day turnaround delivery time. This one has 3 revisions. What you'll notice about a lot of the pro sellers is that they have a lot of revisions available. Normally you only get like 1 or 2, okay? You got to pay a lot more. But when you get 3 revisions, they're going to make sure that this is exactly what you're looking for. Okay. Now keep in mind also, when you go to a company, if you were to go to a design company, you would pay thousands of dollars to have designs specifically made, a logo, for instance, made to cater to your design colors, the look and feel, everything about it. Okay, and that's going to go in your packaging. So in some cases, they're professional high-end designers who charge thousands. So if you look at these prices, keep in mind these are going to be investments for you. So I wanted to show you this, and of course you can take a look at the Pro. Whenever I send you the link, simply you can also hit the Fiverr homepage. That'll just take you back to where we were, and then we will. Let me go back over here. We'll get back on that page really quick. So we will take a look at a couple more designers. And the reason why I wanted to bring this to you, and the whole purpose of this, is so you guys can understand that you can get a quality design, get a quality image, a graphic, if you will, for a logo for your food product, and you don't have to spend a ton of money from a design firm. You can get a designer to make it for you, from 15 to 20 up to maybe just 100, 200 bucks. And that's a fantastic price point. And now, as you go through here, you'll see some of these designers offer different styles. If you're looking for something more animated, maybe, you can definitely. Sorry about that. Let me get that back on there. There we go. Okay. So if you are looking for something more animated, there are certain designers who can create that for you. See this guy here? He does really cool, kind of cartoony, animated type of logos. You know, if that's something you're looking for. Or if you're looking for something more classy. So like I said, you'll want to go through here. And sorry about that. I'm not sure why that keeps popping up there. You want to go through here and you want to make sure that these are going to be the types and the styles that you're looking for. Okay. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I just wanted to bring this to you, and I wanted to express to you that you can get your food product looking fantastic without mortgaging your house, for crying out loud. On a budget, you can get some great design, get some great logos. Okay, if you're creating stickers or labels that you want to have for your food product, check out Fiverr.com and then see what you can come up with. Okay, if this was helpful, as always, guys, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. And if you're not a subscriber, definitely subscribe. I have a ton of videos to show you how to bring your food product to market or create a food business from scratch. And take a look out for my next. I got 2 or 3 other videos I want to show really quick from Fiverr that are going to help you with other aspects of your food product.